The transfer window is always full of twists and turns, but this summer, one story has gripped Premier League fans like no other. Liverpool's relentless pursuit of Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak has gone from a bold ambition to what could be one of the most dramatic moves in English football history. With bids rejected, negotiations intensifying, and Isak himself reportedly making a decisive stance, the saga has all the ingredients of a blockbuster ending before the deadline slams shut. Inside Liverpool's corridors, the feeling is clear. Newcastle are actively exploring the striker market because they know Alexander Isak's mind is set. According to sources close to the situation, Isak has no intention of engaging in new contract talks with the Magpies and is not interested in returning to business as usual at St. James Park. His focus is firmly on a move to Anfield. For Liverpool, this has created a rare opportunity. The Swedish forward is not just open to the move, he's actively pushing for it. It's a concrete opening for the Reds to land their top attacking target of the summer. Liverpool's initial bid of around £110 million was swiftly rejected by Newcastle. But that hasn't deterred the Anfield hierarchy. The club has now returned with a significantly improved offer, believed to be in the region of £150 million. This mammoth bid has been fueled by a summer of high-profile sales, generating over £120 million from deals involving Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Kevin Kelleher, and others. Under new head coach Arne Slot, Liverpool see Isak as the perfect fit for their next era. His pace, composure, and clinical finishing would give the team a focal point capable of firing them into title contention. In a dramatic twist, Isak has reportedly informed Newcastle that he wants to leave, and that Liverpool is his sole preferred destination. This is not a negotiation tactic or a half-hearted suggestion. Insiders claim he has made his intentions crystal clear. For Newcastle, this changes everything. Refusing to sell risks a drawn-out standoff with one of their most valuable assets, potentially disrupting the dressing room. Accepting Liverpool's offer, on the other hand, could fund their own rebuild. Newcastle's recruitment team is already working overtime. With RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko off the market after joining Manchester United, the Magpies have shifted focus to other targets. Brentford's Yoane Wissa and Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson have emerged as serious candidates to replace Isak. This scramble for alternatives is one reason negotiations remain complex. Newcastle don't want to greenlight Isak's departure until they have a replacement secured. It's a balancing act between protecting their short-term competitiveness and maximizing their financial gain. While Liverpool remain fully locked in on Isak, they're not blind to the risks of a last-minute collapse. That's why Real Madrid forward Rodrygo has been identified as a potential backup target. The Brazilian is a proven performer on the biggest stages, capable of playing anywhere across the front three. With Kylian Mbappé now at Madrid, Rodrygo's role could shift, possibly opening the door for a surprise move. Still, prizing him away from the Spanish giants would be no easy feat. Liverpool's strategy is clear: push hard for Isak, but keep Rodrygo in their sights just in case. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has publicly hinted that the squad could use another striker, a rare public comment that only fuels speculation about Isak's arrival. Meanwhile, club legend Jamie Carragher has been more cautious. While he'd love to see Isak in a Liverpool shirt, he's questioned whether such a huge fee is the wisest move, especially when the team also needs reinforcements at the back. Carragher's point echoes what many analysts believe: Liverpool must avoid putting all their resources into attack while leaving vulnerabilities in defense. Arne Slot isn't ignoring the backline. Liverpool are in advanced talks with Crystal Palace over England international Marc Guehi. The 25-year-old, who impressed at Euro 2024 and captained Palace last season, is entering the final year of his contract. Liverpool's proposed £40 to £45 million bid could tempt Palace to cash in now rather than risk losing him for free next summer. Guehi's arrival would not only strengthen Liverpool's defense but also provide long-term leadership as the squad transitions beyond stalwarts like Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, whose own contract situation is becoming a concern. Time is the greatest enemy in this saga. With the transfer window edging toward its final weeks, both clubs must make critical decisions. For Liverpool, failing to land Isak or Rodrygo could leave them a striker short in a season where margins at the top will be razor-thin. For Newcastle, selling late without a replacement could derail their campaign before it begins. The tension is high, the stakes even higher, and every day without resolution adds pressure to both sides. If Liverpool get their man, they're not just signing a forward, they're securing a game-changer. Isak's combination of blistering acceleration, ice-cold finishing, and intelligent movement off the ball make him a nightmare for defenders. His ability to link play and create space for wide forwards like Mohamed Salah or Cody Gakpo could transform Liverpool's attack into one of Europe's most feared units. Slot's high-energy, possession-based style would suit Isak perfectly, allowing him to exploit defensive gaps and stretch backlines with constant runs. The Alexander Isak, Liverpool-Newcastle transfer story is more than just a big-money deal. It's a clash of ambition, timing, and strategy. Liverpool see an elite striker who could spearhead a new era under Arne Slot. Newcastle see an opportunity to reinvest, but only if they can land a worthy successor. With the players' stance now crystal clear and Liverpool's improved offer on the table, the final chapters of this saga will be written in the coming days. Will Liverpool's persistence pay off? Or will Newcastle hold their ground and keep their star striker? One thing is certain, if Isak does end up in red, the Premier League title race could take on a whole new shape. Before we wrap up, if you've enjoyed following this deep dive into Liverpool's transfer drama, you won't want to miss our other videos, especially the ones covering Lionel Messi's journey, controversies, and incredible career moments. We've explored everything from the untold stories behind his World Cup triumph, to the shocking revelations from his move to Inter Miami, to rare behind-the-scenes footage that most fans never get to see. If you think you know Messi, these videos will make you realize there's so much more to his story, moments of pure genius on the pitch, high-pressure clashes with rivals, and even the emotional, personal side that rarely makes headlines. You'll see how his decisions have shaped football history and what they mean for the game's future. Each video is packed with facts, speculation, and insights you won't find anywhere else.